Good morning. Today we're going to learn to get rid of waste in the shower. Something my wife Lisa figured out lately is that we can actually use baking soda with a bit of water in it as a pretty good substitute for shampoo, and apple cider vinegar works well as a conditioner. What's great about baking soda is that it's really cheap, and it comes in a cardboard box that you can either compost or burn or recycle when you're done with it, so that completely eliminates the household garbage from that step. So we just put a bit of baking soda in a cup, add a little bit of water, stir it up so it dissolves, and then pour it on. I don't know how well this will work for people with longer hair, but for those of us with short hair, the abrasiveness of the baking soda seems to help work any dead skin off that's hanging out on your scalp. And it's just a natural thing that will easily biodegrade in the environment. No harmful chemicals or toxins. No nasty smells. It's great. With the vinegar, it's pretty acidic, so you gotta be a little bit more careful than you normally are with normal conditioner. You don't want to get any of your nose or eyes. So when you pour it on, just make sure your eyes are closed really well. It burns a little bit, but it kind of feels good at the same time. You smell a little bit like a French fry, but not for long. So another area you can eliminate waste is with soap. Most soap comes in a package, but not all soap is packaged. If you look around a little, some grocery stores, one's a little more into the organic direction, will often have soap without any packaging, or bulk soap that you can cut off and buy by weight. We've actually gone a step further and have started making our own soap, just because we like to know where things come from and how to make stuff, and to save money. So then we don't have to worry about any packaging at all. And all the leftover scraps we have at the end of making soap, we then can easily turn into laundry detergent. Making soap is actually quite a bit of fun. It's a pretty creative process. You can use almost any kind of oil or fat, from animal fat to palm and coconut oil. Most sort of commercial soap that's available off the shelf is probably made with animal fats, most likely from factory farms. So that's one reason I didn't want to buy commercial soap anymore. For making it ourselves, we can make a choice about where those raw materials are coming from. It's a little bit of a trade-off there, because some people don't like to use any animal products for very good reasons. But to rely on palm and coconut oil means you're shipping stuff from far away, usually from somewhere warm and tropical. So there's an impact there with transportation. So that's a personal choice, a trade-off that we've all got to make. It's just one that most people don't think about, because it's just all embodied and hidden inside the soaps that we use. For me personally, I've taken to trying to find local sources of animal fat that would have otherwise been discarded, throw it in the garbage, and then I render that down and turn that into soap. And that way we're preventing something from going to landfill, and I'm not directly contributing to any more animal deaths or suffering. Another plus of using the baking soda and apple cider vinegar for shampoo and conditioner is that it eliminates the plastic bottles that both come in. You can recycle those bottles in most places, but still recycling takes energy with the trucks coming to pick it up, and it takes energy to actually turn it into something else. So our next step is we've been buying apple cider vinegar, and it comes in a heavy glass jar, and it has a lid that unfortunately we can't recycle in Vancouver. The hard plastics, the hard plastic lids, they won't take. So we're going to experiment soon with making our own apple cider vinegar, because we can get organic apples really cheap, and I think the process is pretty simple for turning it into vinegar. So that's, as we've gone further down this path towards zero waste, you find those last little areas that are really hard to eliminate. Like those plastic caps, that basically means you have to go to making it yourself, and that is something you may or may not want to do. It's kind of fun, but it does take time, and that's not something everyone has in abundance. Fortunately, my wife and I do right now, so we're using that time to figure out how to live a little more lightly on the planet. And we're just trying to share that with people like you so that you can learn to do the same without having to spend all the time figuring it out. So there we go, waste-free shower.